Hey everyone, we are live with an instant reaction tailgater setup podcast. Brian, Gary, and John, our resident college football expert. John, you're looking a little down here tonight. Miami wins 31-27 to advance to the national championship game. Instant reactions.
That was pass interference. I don't care. First reaction. I'm not sure if ESPN could have been more pro-biased to Miami through that entire broadcast, pre-broadcast, and everything else if they were paid any more. But
now you know, John, how the Big Ten fans feel when they talk all about the SEC.
Well, whatever. That it was a great game. Let's start there.
It was.
But I don't think that it was as dominant of a Miami performance as people think it was, because they just left points on the field. They continued to find ways to shoot themselves in the foot. I don't know. I for having 15 seconds left on the clock, I'd still like to see one more pass coming.
Gary, what was your takeaway from the game?
Yeah, I mean, we talked about this, yesterday, the day before, that this game was going to be, both teams were riding on a high, and we said this was going to be a good game. And yeah, it's just that. I mean, when that last play, when Beck ran it in, I mean, he had the opportunity to run it in right from the start, because there was nobody on that side whatsoever, and that he looked off. I was waiting for him to chuck the ball and throw it in the back of the end zone or something, or throw an interception, because it's just something he would probably do. I didn't expect him to book it that way, but yeah, I mean, great game. I mean, it's going to be interesting, and now they have home field advantage basically, because championships in Miami. So
it's in their home stadium.
It was a very entertaining game, especially that fourth quarter. There's
so you said four lead changes. Yep.
5 minutes, 6 minutes. My question, this was a very physical game, very taxing game. You wonder, I think there's 2 or 3 Hurricane players in the secondary that may be injured for longer than a week or 2.
Well, and Mesidor got hurt too. I know he came back in, but how injured was he?
Yeah, so you wonder too, going forward, was either team going to be able to compete against the winner of tomorrow night's game?
Well, one more point too is we talked about Trinidad Chambliss being able to use his legs. Gary hit the nail on the head. It wasn't just the winning touchdown that Carson Beck ran in. There was a lot of plays that Carson Beck wasn't accounted for that made the difference in them picking up a first down on third down and extending the drive or having a punt. And I thought Ole Miss did a very poor job of containing him, and he is not that elusive. So they just didn't account for him at all.
Yeah. I was kind of surprised. The game plan where Miami, I think they ran 88 or 89 plays, really put the pressure on that Ole Miss defense. It was almost like an old New York Giants kind of plotting defense. They were very physical. They were able to run the ball really with ease, especially early in the game. So, kudos to the Miami coaching staff for kind of putting together that game plan as well.
I don't understand the Miami coaching staff myself. I don't understand why they would ever let him throw the ball when they just run the ball down everybody's throat. But I don't know. We've been saying that for about 18, 19 weeks now. So,
yeah, because in the second half, they said he hadn't thrown a pass, I think, over 3 yards
until the last drive. He had not completed a pass in the second half past the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Up until that last drive.
Right.
So, I mean, kudos to Carson Beck. I mean, he did what he needed to do to win the game. I know, John, you're not happy about it.
I don't care. I don't have a horse in the race, but he's still terrible.
I would not have wanted to be either a Miami or Ole Miss fan, because that must have been gut-wrenching to watch the last 7 minutes of that game. But
my favorite part was the coach yelling at the other coach because he was hugging him, and he was like, "It's not over yet." And then all of a sudden, here's Ole Miss just dropping bombs and almost getting down there. I'm like, "Oh my God, that coach is going to feel like shit later on if they end up losing this game. But
the other thing too that happened towards the end of the game that was non-existent from the beginning of the game was the refs kind of took over too and got flag happy. Everybody all of a sudden, and it was both ways. It wasn't like it was just, oh, well, we're going to benefit this team or that team. All of a sudden, on the last couple of possessions, there was a flag every other play. It was like, if you're going to do it at the end of the game, do it throughout the game.
Yeah.
So, well, it was a great game. Kudos to Miami for winning. And I think some Ole Miss players still have some time to get their name in the portal.
I'm going to throw out a trivia question that I won't answer until tomorrow's recap.
Okay.
There's no SEC team. Depending on who wins tomorrow, something else will be absent from the national championship game. Think about it.
I think I know the answer. Can I try now?
Sure.
It'll be a national championship game between two teams which neither have been ranked number 1 during the regular season or at any point in the season.
That's not it.
But that's true, isn't it? I mean,
Miami got to 2, and well,
if Oregon wins,
yeah.
Well, yeah, if Oregon wins,
if Oregon wins, it wins.
That's not it.
Okay. All right. Well, we will tune in tomorrow night for the Instant Reaction Show. So
that's right.
The answer to John's trivia question.
That's right.
Fantastic.
All right. That's going to do it for us here. Miami wins 31-27. They will move on to the national championship game in Miami. And tune in tomorrow night for our second night of Instant Reaction. For Gary, John, Brian, have a great night.
See you. Bye.